and today in Kaiju First, we're taking a look at Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, the second entry of the Millennium Era, and the one that is not a sequel to Godzilla 2000. Yep, it's another reboot. What do you expect? The movie's plot goes like this. As Godzilla continues destroying a lot of stuff. Matter of fact, his rampage begins in 1954, which is kind of weird. You just pastured the multi-Goji suit into the original movie. Okay. The reason? Energy. 1966 happened and he destroyed the first nuclear plant. So they ditched nuclear energy with plasma. In 1996, he destroyed a building that leads into the beginnings. Fast forward to the 2 years later in 2001. So, yes. After that little beginning backlog of why Godzilla's just attacking, we meet up with our main characters that told them that they're gonna do a new plan to stop Godzilla. A black hole. Oh dear God. A black hole. Yeah. Sounds really, really not a good idea. Not a good idea. But anyway, 3 months later, they test this black hole that, unfortunately, it works successfully, but unfortunately, the movie's Kenny solved it. Yeah. But unlike other Kennys in the rest of the Kaiju genre or any other movies, this character only appeared in few scenes. So yeah. But unfortunately, the little kid decided to bring the mysterious egg and dump it into a sewer. Yeah. And yeah. But anyway, soon they see what's going on with Godzilla. But when they created the new way to machine. But later that night, as parts of the city begins to get water, Godzilla's not good. We have revealed that the egg has mysteriously unleashed a bunch of minions of Megaguirus. You know, the creatures from the first Rodan movie. And who decided to attack on a random couple, and again begins flying around until it was destroyed by Godzilla. So, yeah. During this, a team of the G-Gaspers, this movie's version of G-Force, went on to their flying Bruticus chest piece, the Griffin, to flew around, and unfortunately, they did found samples of the dead Megaguirus, the dragonfly version, Saturn Dragonfly version, which is kind of weird because there's a lot of product placement in this movie. A lot. But anyway, soon Godzilla decided to show up, and our main female character, yes, I did, who has a tragic past in the beginning of the movie. At least we actually seen it. Not alive 2 movies ago, and decided to ride Godzilla on his back, which is kind of weird. So she shoots a tracking device on Godzilla's dorsal paint, and I'm pretty sure they probably have probably have the suit and all that in a nice thermal clean. But anyway, soon Godzilla did appear up there, and their black hole machine, which is now inside of a satellite, decided to shoot Godzilla down. But unfortunately, the Megaguirus, who incidentally flooded Tokyo, decides to get out there and begins to flee and attacks Godzilla. Godzilla has a fight with a bunch of dragonflies, and they will try to sting with a stinger, which is pretty painful, but okay. Godzilla did fight all the dragonflies, and all of them, I believe, left. So they used the black hole satellite cannon thing on Godzilla, and they thought they got him. Nope. He still lives. And decided to went back inside the head to Tokyo. But first, all the Megaguirus get inside to a giant Megaguirus to unleash Megaguirus, their queen, who is wise up and begins to fly around and destroy buildings, and injured the nerdy tech guy of the group, who also made a computer model version of the Major. Okay. This is way before VTubers were a thing. But anyway, Godzilla went to Tokyo and destroyed anything until he was unmatched with Megaguirus. They fought. Megaguirus used horror movie slasher villains tactics on Godzilla, and even at one point drop a building on him. Godzilla incidentally used his cunning wits and nerves to even do a classic style you expect from a show era, as he body slams Megaguirus and almost bit her. However, Megaguirus one point stabbed Godzilla's area, and Godzilla tried to use his atomic breath at her, but soon Megaguirus used the atomic energy and hit it on Godzilla, forcing him to get back up and unleash all of it, using his dorsal fins at one point in the movie to cut Megaguirus' claw, and then use atomic breath to finish her off, and decide to destroy a Science Institute building because they had apparently the founder of the G-Racers had a secret amount of plasma energy inside of the thing, resulting that Godzilla destroyed because of plasma energy. So then one point that black hole machine thing was out of control because thanks to Megaguirus. So as it closed down, they decided to use the Griffin, the Birdicus chestplate jet thing to use it, and it was destroyed. Godzilla was gone, and that's pretty. But there was also an end credit scene where Godzilla survived, and the Kenny that incidentally released Megaguirus was and that is Godzilla vs. Megaguirus. Overall, it's meh. For a movie that was directed by assistant director of the Heisei era, it's kind of meh. His best later works work perfectly fine, but this one's kind of meh. The main character is a female character who is so meh, so had guilt because of something happened to her past and all that. The Kenny is not barely there. The nerdy Kenny is there. You have a character who is meh, and you also know there's also a Showa actor in this movie. You know, the one who appears in a much better Godzilla vs. a Bug movie. But overall, it is kind of meh. The Moji Goji suit is fine. It's now bright green, and it's supposed to be the same Godzilla from 1954, which is kind of not making any sense. I mean, this universe says like, nope, I'm not gonna throw the Ocean Destroyer on him. I believe the official meaning is like, he did, but it slows down. It's like, okay. Again, Megaguirus was an interesting villain. Kaiju. Again, it has to reuse parts from the original Rodan movie, that being the Megalula, who are not meant to be aired who are not really villains. They're just there in the original Rodan movie because Rodan was still sleeping. So having them in the movie to be the villains and have their dragonfly forms and introduce a queen which is kind of weird. And then again, they did sneakily put Spider merch on there. But yeah, the score is really good. It's composed by the first and so far the only woman composer in the Godzilla franchise. The Godzilla theme is a perfect theme, which is really cool. Others were kind of okay. It's decent enough. But yeah, the whole black hole thing is kind of dumb. Yeah. If you want to. So anyway, went from a terrible Godzilla, from a terrible movie to a really awesome and kind of overrated movie. That being next week on Kaiju First, we're looking at the first and only Godzilla movie that the Gamera Trilogy's Shuhei Kanero's only Godzilla movie that he ever directed. That being Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah, giant monsters, all out attack. Plus Baragon. Anyway, this is Brush from 0210.